If Jesus Christ came back today like you threaten he will, which poor group of people do you think that he would kill? Who would Jesus choose to starve if you gave him the chance? And if there was a genocide, would he take a neutral stance? Who would Jesus bomb? Tell me, who would Jesus bomb? Would it be kids in Palestine, or how about Vietnam? Would Jesus bomb the atheists, the Muslims, or the Jews? I want you to ask yourself now, what would Jesus do? Would he say it's complicated and there's sinners on both sides? Or would he say that some people, they just deserve to die? If Christ the Savior rose again and on the sidewalk slept, would you extend a hand to him or just watch where you step? Who would Jesus bomb? Tell me, who would Jesus bomb? Would it be kids in Palestine, or how about Vietnam? Would Jesus bomb the atheists, the Muslims, or the Jews? Yeah, I want you to ask yourself now, what would Jesus do? Would Jesus hate the gay folks, the queer folks, or the trans? Would he suggest they end their lives according to God's plans? Would Jesus tell the homeless man to get a fucking job, or turn his back on the poor? Would Jesus be a snob? Who would Jesus bomb? Tell me, who would Jesus bomb? Would it be kids in Palestine, or how about Vietnam? Would Jesus bomb the atheists, the Muslims, or the Jews? Yeah, I want you to ask yourself now, what would Jesus do? Would Jesus vote Republican? Would it be Democrat? Would he be chanting 4 more years and wear a MAGA hat? Would Jesus run for president or dictator or worse? Would Jesus be the pastor of his own mega church? Who would Jesus bomb? Tell me, who would Jesus bomb? Would it be kids in Palestine, or how about Vietnam? Would Jesus bomb the atheists, the Muslims, or the Jews? Yeah, I want you to ask yourself now, what would Jesus do? Would Jesus build a border wall? Would Jesus drive a tank? Would Jesus own an arsenal? Would Jesus run a bank? Would Jesus feel safe in his skin if he came to your town? Would you still believe in Jesus if you knew that he was brown? Oh, who would Jesus bomb? Tell me, who would Jesus bomb? Would it be kids in Palestine, or how about Vietnam? Would Jesus bomb the atheists, the Muslims, or the Jews? Yeah, I want you to ask yourself now, what would Jesus do? I want you to ask yourself now, what would Jesus do? Yeah, I want you to ask yourself now, what would Jesus do?